Hi, my name is Monica and I'm a photographer here in Pearland, Texas, and I will go ahead and explain how I got these images and the settings that I use. In order to get a blurry background for my images, I did a aperture of 1.8 to 2.0, and I will add the settings to the photos. That way you can look at it. Just do keep in mind that these settings are just a rough estimate. Everybody's lighting is different. I don't think the sun is ever bright the same way. I feel like whenever I take photos, but it just gives you a little bit an idea. If you see already that the sun's going to be harsh, you can kind of play around with the settings that way. But for this case, that's the aperture that I had. My lens goes up to 1.4. I did not use 1.4. I used the 1.8 as the lowest. And in order to get the haziness of the photo, I will have the subject here and the sun is right behind them. And then I will try to take the photo here. And you can see in this image, the photo is fully hazy. You can see the subject, but it's still a lot of haze around, and I like the look. I kept that one. I moved a little bit to the side. I can't recall which side I moved, but just a little bit in order to get more of the subject but still have that haziness. And then I moved completely in a different little area just to get this other photo that you can see where the subject is more sharp and you have that golden look still because it was already golden hour. So it's just moving around a few little steps to each side can make a big difference. I used my lens hood for this. Now, I took this photo as you can see, and my lens hood was still on it. So it just depends of how you position yourself in the photo. And most of the time, I position the client because, for example, this area here, she wasn't able to move much just because of how hectic it was, even though in the photo it doesn't look that way. But I was the one that was moving around because I didn't want her to get hurt or itched or anything with what was surrounding the area there. And yeah, and then the lens that I use is the 85 millimeter lens, and this is the 1.4 sigma. I take this baby everywhere. I did use my 50 millimeter lens, the 1.8, the the Nifty 50, and I use that one for this image just because my 85 millimeter is too compressed, so I needed a little bit of a farther away look just to kind of get that image. So yeah, I know it's a lot of information. Kind of rambling through. If you do want like a specific for me to talk specifically about aperture or shutter speed or anything like that, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. But yeah, hopefully you like the video. Follow if you need more information. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.